What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Blu-ray Bandit, back once again with another mail call video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your best shot at a free digital code. Let's see what I got. Welcome back. This is a mail call video. These are all titles on Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray. These are all titles I want and plan on keeping. I will not be reselling any of these. I paid a little more than I would spend when buying at a pawn shop or thrift store. Some a lot more, but that's because these are titles that are near and dear to my heart that I plan on adding to the collection and keeping forever. Let's see what I got. First up, this big old package from Amazon has Spartacus in 4K with slipcover. This is a Stanley Kubrick movie, one of his early ones, well before he did 2001, Full Metal Jacket, The Shining, you know, the ones that everybody loves. This movie stars Kirk Douglas, Laurence Olivier, amongst others. I would say it's a classic. It's really Kubrick's only big budget epic, but it has aged very well, and I'm excited to add it to the collection. I snagged this one on Amazon Prime for $9.99 via my @$10 4K Twitter bot account. If you'd like in on that action, subscribe to @$10 4K on Twitter. There's also a link directly to the account in the description. I wish there were more Stanley Kubrick movies on 4K. In fact, I wish all of them were on 4K. That will probably never happen because some of his early ones are not so well beloved. But I'm excited to add this one. I did not own it on Blu-ray, so this is a first-time own for me. Not even an upgrade. Spartacus with beautiful slipcover. Next up, this is an eBay package from Carpentersville, Illinois. Let's see what's in here. It is Sugarland Express, starring Goldie Hawn, a Steven Spielberg film. So this is Steven Spielberg's second movie. Technically his first theatrically released movie because his very first movie was a TV film titled Duel. This was his second. It's also an early Goldie Hawn film. Yeah, there we go. Steven Spielberg's first theatrical film. Dang, I'm good. It's okay. It's a little bit of like an outlaw movie where Goldie Hawn is on the run with her boyfriend or something like that. I don't remember exactly. She definitely gets top billing here on the cover because she is Goldie Hawn, but it's definitely a duo, a couple who's committing crimes and going on the run. It's a good one. It's definitely worth seeing if you enjoy Steven Spielberg. It's nothing mind-blowing, which is to be expected. It's his second movie of all time. But overall, I enjoy it, and I'm excited to add it to my nearing completion Spielberg collection. This was one of the last few that I needed to source, get a decent deal on, and get in my hands. I paid $9.99 for this with free shipping. One more to check off the checklist. Another Amazon package. This one is First Man on 4K, starring Ryan Gosling. This movie is directed by Damien Chazelle. It's about the first man to walk on the moon, aka Neil Armstrong. I enjoy this movie. It's definitely not my favorite. It was a little slow for me, but this is the last Damien Chazelle movie I needed in order to own all three of his major theatrically released films on 4K. For not only that, but this is another title that I scored for $9.99 via my @$10 4K Twitter bot. You guys really got to get on that. The only movie of Damien Chazelle's that I don't own is his debut film. I'm forgetting the name of it. Something about benches on a sidewalk or something like that. I don't believe it was widely theatrically released. Maybe not even distributed. I don't even know if it's available on Blu-ray or DVD for that matter. Pretty much his filmography is Whiplash, La La Land, First Man. Again, I enjoy this. I'll definitely give it another watch, but really, I'm just excited to add it to the collection. Another eBay package. This one comes to us from Clovis, California. And it's Empire of the Sun, another Steven Spielberg film. You'll probably see a theme. I am rounding the corner on my Steven Spielberg collection. This Blu-ray is a digibook. It's not your standard Blu-ray case. To my knowledge, this is the only way they released this movie in the US. There is a UK version in a standard Blu-ray case. But when I started my Spielberg collection, I decided I only wanted US releases. I'd prefer just a normal case, but this one looks pretty nice. It's been very well maintained. There's like a little bump right there, but it's not really scraped up. It's kind of what you'd expect for a used digibook in good condition. Awesome booklet. I mean, I don't mind the format of booklet. I just wish it was the exact same height and depth as your standard Blu-ray. That way it would not stick out on the shelf. I watched this one for a long time on eBay because the prices were ridiculous. Evidently, it's a little hard to find. I ended up snagging it at $18 out the door. One more check on the checklist. Another package from Amazon, and it is Jordan Peele's Us on 4K Blu-ray. This is an awesome horror movie from the director of Get Out. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you haven't, what are you doing? Check it out. Another title I snagged via the @$10 4K Twitter account. This one's starring Lupita Nyong'o. Her and the rest of the cast are all playing dual roles, and it's pretty great. It's a pretty weird movie, maybe a little divisive on release. Not everybody loves it, but I do, and that's why I snagged it. Another eBay package. This one's coming to us from Barrington, New Jersey, and it is a stack of 4Ks. First up, we've got Scarface, the Gold Edition. Al Pacino movie, directed by Brian De Palma. These are used, unsealed. I actually prefer used copies because I have a hard time breaking the seal on my movies because I know the moment I break the seal, you lose like 30% of the value. But occasionally, when I just get a hankering to watch something, I will open titles to watch them. But I do resist doing that. That's why I love getting used copies. It's open, I'm not going to resell it, and I can watch it at any time, guilt-free. This is a classic. I'm sure you've seen it. If you haven't, what are you doing? Stand By Me, another classic 80s film. This one starring a young Will Wheaton of Star Trek fame, River Phoenix, rest in peace, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, and Kiefer Sutherland. It's kind of a coming-of-age road trip movie where these four boys go searching for a missing person. It's one of my favorites. It's a top 100 movie for me. And when I learned it was available on 4K, I said, I gotta have it. And luckily enough, it was within this eBay lot. Again, this one's already open. No digital code, which I knew when I bought them, on Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray. I can't wait to rewatch this one in the highest possible quality available. It's been a while since I've seen it. Probably the last time was on DVD. Another one added to the collection. Finally, Apollo 13. Another one of my favorite movies in 4K. This is an upgrade for me, as well as Scarface and Stand By Me. I own all three of these on Blu-ray. I will be selling the Blu-ray to help pay for these 4K editions. Both Scarface, Stand By Me, and Apollo 13 came in the same 4K eBay lot. I paid $32.33 for the entire lot, which brings each title down to $10.77 each. A little more than I would pay for a new copy off of Amazon, typically. But when you consider that Stand By Me regularly sells for over $20 on eBay, Scarface regularly sells for more than $16 on eBay, and Apollo 13 is around the $18 range. Getting all three of them in one shot, one shipping price, for $10.77 each was a pretty decent deal, I thought. Add on to that, they're all three movies I want to keep, and I couldn't resist. Blu-ray and 4K. Another upgrade at a decent price, Apollo 13. Another package from Amazon. This is the Planet of the Apes trilogy. All three movies in 4K, brand new. I paid $24.99 for this trilogy collection. That came to $26.21 with tax. If you consider that there are three films in this collection, that brings each title below $10, which is my max goal cost for any 4K title. If I can get anything at $10 or below, I think I'm doing pretty well. I love Rise and Dawn. Like the rest of the world, War left me a little cold. But I'm interested in rewatching all three of them, especially War. That's the only one I've only seen once. Maybe there's more to it than what I remember. Either way, I did not own these on Blu-ray, so it's a brand new add to the collection. And finally, the last Amazon package. This is Moon, directed by Duncan Jones, starring Sam Rockwell and Sam Rockwell. I love this movie. I mean, I really love this movie. This is my 8th favorite movie of all time. If you're curious what that really means, you need to go look at my Letterboxd account. Link is in the description below. On my Letterboxd account, you'll find a link with a list of my favorite 400 movies of all time. This landed at number 8. Again, according to my Letterboxd account, I've watched nearly 4,000 movies, maybe more than 4,000. I don't remember what the count is at right now. But I've seen a lot of movies in my life, and those are just the ones I can remember to mark. I also post reviews to my Letterboxd account. Anyway, this is not a commercial for my Letterboxd account. This is a commercial for how great Moon is. The only thing I don't like about Moon is that Kevin Spacey is in it. That didn't used to bother me, but obviously if you know what the rest of the world has found out since this movie was released, you know he's not the best of guys. Luckily, he only shows up as the voice of a computer in this movie, so you don't have to look at him. I do still like Kevin Spacey movies. I do still own them, but it is hard to watch them with the context of knowing what he was up to while he was making some of those movies. Anyway, Moon is great. It's a small sci-fi movie that packs a big punch. If you have not seen it, you should definitely check it out. I paid a premium for this one just to put it on my shelf. I do not want to wait until I can find it in the wild. There's a good chance I'll never find it out in the wild. Therefore, I paid $23.62 to have this delivered brand new at my door. If you have not seen Moon, check it out. All right, 12 titles, $142.04. That brings them out to $11.83 per title in this mail call haul video. Houston, we have a problem. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.